Hi, I'm Angela Watson. Coming up next, get ready for a world of adventure, fantasy, and excitement. It's 2003's The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. It's directed by Peter Jackson, who directed the first two Lord of the Rings films, and it's written by Frank Welsh, Pippa Brilliance, and Peter Jackson, the film's director. And it's based on 1955's The Return of the King, the third volume of the novel The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. The cast includes its returning cast in the third and final film, including Elijah Wood, Ian McKellen, Liv Tyler, Viggo Morrison, Sean Astin, Cate Blanchett, John Rhys Davies, Dominic Monaghan, Hugo Weaving, Sean Bean, Anthony Serkis, and Ian Holm. Now, in this third and final chapter, like the book and the movie, continuing the plot of the previous film, Frodo, Sam, and Gollum make their final way toward Mount Doom to destroy the One Ring. Unaware of Gollum's true intentions, while Merry, Pippin, Gandalf, Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli, and their allies join forces against Sauron and his legions from Mordor. The film was acclaimed by critics and audiences who considered it a landmark in filmmaking in the fantasy film genre, and a satisfying conclusion to the trilogy, with praise for the visual effects, performances, action sequences, direction, screenplay, music score, costume design, emotional depth, scope, and story. It has grossed $1.1 billion worldwide, becoming the highest-grossing film of 2003, the second highest-grossing film of all time during its run, and the highest-grossing film ever released by New Line Cinema. It has won 11 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, that was in competition with other films such as Lost in Translation, Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World, Seabiscuit, and Mystic River, my favorite. Also, Best Director for Peter Jackson, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Art Direction, Best Costume Design, Best Film Editing, Best Makeup, Best Original Song, which is the song Into the West, sung by Annie Lennox, Best Sound Mixing, and Best Visual Effects. The production of the Lord of the Rings series was the first where the three separate entries were written and shot simultaneously, pick up shorts. Peter Jackson found The Return of the King the easiest films to make because it contained the climax of the story. The Return of the King was originally the second of the two planned films under Miramax from January 1997 to August 1998, and more or less in its finished structure as the first film was to end with the Battle of Helm's Deep in the Two Towers. Filming took place under multiple units across New Zealand between October 11, 1999 and December 22, 2000, with pickup shoots for 6 weeks in 2003 before the film's release. The Return of the King was shot during 2000, though Sean Astin's coverage for Gollum's attempt to separate Frodo and Sam was filmed on November 24, 1999, when floods in Queenstown interrupted the focus on the Fellowship of the Ring. Some of the earliest scene shots for the film were in fact last shot. Home of the Hobbits was shot in January 2000, with early scenes from the Fellowship of the Ring were exterior shot at a Mariner farm, with interior scenes were shot at Stone Street Studios in Wellington. Shared with the Grey Headers sequence due to the emotions of filming the scene, the cast were in despair when they were required to shoot it 3 times due to a continuing of flaw in Sean Astin's costume and negatives producing out of the focus reels. Also shared with previous films was the Rendell interior in May. The background gate was filmed in April in the Marengo Desert, a former minefield. New Zealand soldiers were hired as extras while guides were on the lookout for exploded mines. Also caused a concern for Monaghan when more scale doubles during the charge sequence. In the meantime, Wood, Austin, and Serkis filmed at Mount Rubu for the Mount Studios. In particular, they spent 2 hours shooting Sam lifting Frodo onto his back across camera coverage. Scenes were shot June with a passage of day across the various locations, including Britannia, Pinnacles. In July, the crew saw some silver streams in August. In September, time was spent on some scenes in Industry Guard. Monahan and Boyd numerous text their entrance, stressing the word weed as they smoked pipe weed. Christopher Lee spent his part in his scene mostly alone, while McKenna and Hill arrived on the first day, a few weeks to lines to help. Extras were shot in October. The riot of the Wilhelm, where the Theo leads to the charge of the Army, was filmed in Tweezel with 150 extras on horseback. The Battle of Predator Fields has more extensive use of computer-generated imagery, in contrast to the more extensive use of live action in Battle of Helm's Deep in the second film. Also filmed were the attempts to farmland to capture the Goliath, and the scenes were in the city itself. At this point, the production was very hectic with Jackson, moving around with 10 units per day, and production was finally wrapped on the minor stuff sets, as well as the second units shooting parts of the siege. Just as the Hobbit actors first seen were hiding from a running under a tree, which the last scene was a boost screen reaction, showing heavens and minor 12 going to him. So get ready for the most amazing adventure of your life in this final chapter here on Encore. From 2 years ago, in 2003, from New Line Cinema, here's The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, and it's rated PG-13. Next.
The following feature is rated PG-13.